If you have a voice in your head that tells you constantly that you have to keep on working and hustling and keep on doing all those things that you have on your list, then listen up. I grew up in a family in which the women were very, very strong. My grandmother was a Cuban lady who left in the midst of communism and had to migrate to Venezuela with my grandfather, who turned to be very ill and eventually died of a heart disease. Every woman in my family have struggled emotionally because they have taken an oath to work and really push as much as they can to ensure that the children and everyone can have food on the table. You would wonder why this has got to do with me in 2022. Well, it's got a lot to do, and it's also got a lot to do with you. There has been incredible studies demonstrating that we can hold onto ancestral trauma for generations. On Saturday, I had an incredible hypnotherapy session. I do hypnotherapy sessions a lot to ensure that I'm really rewiring my unconscious brain and really ensuring that I'm removing a lot of those limited beliefs, fears, and you name it, everything that is really stopping me from living a fulfilled life. And it turns out that on Saturday, I had the most beautiful hypnotherapy session with my hypnotherapist, Brad. He helped me go all the way back to 7 generations, where I vividly saw a woman, very petite, very small, curly, short hair. And she had made an oath to protect the children and never give up, always push as hard as she could. She was exhausted, and so were everyone else around her. The children were actually afraid of her. And there I was, doing this clearing, incredible, beautiful clearing. I get very emotional, and I was able to really help them by clearing that energy that they had to push themselves so hard, and to essentially help them heal. And in that process, I also heard a very strong voice within me, within Ali. An Ali that is super bossy, an Ali that doesn't stop, an Ali that pushes herself to burn out, an Ali that always has something to do on her list. And that got me thinking that you probably have that voice, that you have probably many voices, because we all do, that pushes that hard that sometimes if we don't stop and realize and reflect on what's really happening, the worst can happen. So today, if you're listening to this message, please slow down. Even if you cannot hear that, this is a message from me to you and from my ancestors to let you know that it's okay to heal, it's okay to slow down, it's okay to pause, it's okay. You're not a machine, and you can love yourself today. I love you lots. I believe in you.